to the REI Master Series. This is Angela Benjamin, the REI Mom, for those of you who've never heard of me. And I'm really glad that you gave me the question that you did, because that was one of my main questions about 10 or 11 years ago when I got started. I was so inundated with information, I didn't know where to start. So your question, how do we determine the best option, the best technique in real estate investing? Which niche should we pursue? I would say to your readers, Shay, that the main thing you got to focus on is your own picture. You can listen to 1,000 people tell you what's the best way to do it, and this is the greatest thing since sliced bread, but the reality is your situation is what matters before all of that. So here's some things that I would consider. What's your financial picture? Do you have great credit? Do you have lines of credit? Do you have cash in the bank? Are you already set for today's needs and you're just looking for passive income streams? Or do you need to pay the light bill, the gas bill, electric bill right now, like yesterday? These things will determine what area of investing you should start with. Now, if you're already set and you're already doing your thing and you don't really need to get out there and go hustle every day, you just want some, portfolio stuff, you want to build wealth, then landlording is a great area. You're going to build wealth. You don't have to be out there hustling to flip houses. You're not killing the goose that lays the golden egg, as they would say. Now, the second major area you hear people talking about is rehabbing. A lot of folks know that there's great money to make, 20, 30, 40, 50, $100,000 rehabbing ugly houses. But that takes skill and resources, cash, and patience. So you can gain patience, you can learn skill. But today, do you have the cash to invest in the rehab work? Do you have the skill to organize and put together an attack method to get the project done from start to finish? Do you have the connections that you know, like, and trust that will get these jobs done for you? Do you understand your market, your demographics, and all of those things? So when you're looking to get into rehabbing, you do still need to have some cash. You may not need to have the perfect credit, but you do need to have some money. Do you have $10,000, $20,000 in the bank for part of your money for rehabbing? Now, the third major area that people talk about is wholesaling. And the reason that wholesaling is so popular is because you don't have to have great credit, good credit, fair credit. You don't have to have $10,000 or $20,000. You can have a few $100, do marketing, and you can realize your first deal. Now, you do have to have time, and you do have to have patience, because it's definitely not a get-rich-quick scheme. So what I would say to anybody who's listening is look at your own situation. Before you buy the 5th course or the 2nd course, look at what you've already got going for you. What are your previous work skills? Look at your own resume. What do you have the tolerance for? Are you looking for things that take time, or are you looking for the passive, inactive type of investing? You have to compare yourself to you. If you hear about an investor who just got in the business and flipped 50 houses, you can't let that make you make a decision that they would make. Because in their situation, their market conditions may be different and their own personal motivation may be different. Where you may have a very steady job, you may be making 6 figures already. You don't really have to spend 8 hours a day, turning over boulders to find great deals. So, Shay, I would encourage all of your folks looking to invest, don't just go into wholesaling because you hear it's great. Maybe it's not for you. And don't just go into buying to hold because you know that there's a lot of passive money, because you may not be ready yet. I'll leave you with another thing that was said to me by a wonderful mentor of mine. And he said, work on building today's cash needs before worrying about building wealth. Building wealth is when you start looking for passive streams of income that come from things like landlording and holding paper. You want to take care, if you're about to be set out of your house and your light's about to be cut on, landlording may not be where you need to get started, okay? If you are not able to rustle up the team and the money to hang in a 3 to 6 month renovation project, then doing a rehab may not be where you want to get started. So I hope this helps everyone. Remember, look at your own situation. look at it carefully, and then decide based on your circumstances which niche is best for you. And after you've done that and you've made a little money and now you're able to really breathe, you got your bills taken care of, then you can focus on being a transaction engineer, where you're learning all of the areas to make money and your business can flow accordingly. I hope this helps, Shay, and I'm so excited to have to be a part of Good Faith Investing. You are such an inspiration and a fellow mom. Yay, moms! And I look forward to hearing the feedback and comments. Have a wonderful one, Shay, and enjoy this wonderful weather.